other than the NSA, monitoring everybody, it seems that, people look to social media, look on Rumble and all the different channels to try to see what's the collective out there thinking. But the fact that, you see so many disinformation agents coming out of the woodwork, that it appears that they're kind of panicking, because we are a collective mind, and the collective mind is becoming aware and catching on to the deception that's been perpetrated for so long. And the thing is that truth has this incredible ability to keep revealing itself, where the lie keeps revealing itself as well. And that, we have the rule of law. The rule of law can be used against these criminals, against humanity. And once these criminals are taken out of operation, the media, the medical industry, all of the different elements that they've infiltrated, we've got a fast track right to a beautiful Star Trek future. If anybody's been able to do that remotely. Jaime Maussan wanted me to come down to Mexico right after I went to Washington, and I was in Telemundo television and talking about the suppressed technologies and everything. Anyway, when I came back across the border, I had a 4-hour missing time experience. And I'm just really curious what happened in that time, because I was with my friend and we both substantiated it. But I'd, be interesting to, I don't know if anybody can do remote hypnosis to to see what happened. Rebecca and I live on this hill called Dream Hill, and both of us having incredibly, very extremely lucid dreams. So I went out and bought a little recorder so I can kind of document it and then analyze it when I wake up in the morning and see what were the emotions that these different scenarios, set up in the dream. What did it trigger inside of me, to look at my own inner process, to try to fix my own little matrix.
Wait, you're able to kind of record and track what you dreamt about?
What was that?
Did you say you're able to record and track what you dream about to revisit?
Oh yeah, well, I just a little audio recorder, because I don't want to wake up too much to have to get a pin out and start writing, because then I'm not unable to go back in, because a lot of times it's like multiple episodes, the next feature is playing, yeah, I love what Augie was saying about manifesting, the way that, and I love doing the work I'm doing with Elena on the crystal technology. Incredible information we're getting, that, we all can do this, help with the timeline, move forward into the positive timeline and augment it with these technologies of crystals. And that's kind of exciting. I like to feel like I like to be able to feel like I'm sharing information that empowers other people, so we all can collectively, since the system's corrupted, you can't really make changes in the system, the government, the media, everything like that is pretty much compromised. So the work that we do within can, as we use our powers of visualization and embed it into the planetary matrix to help move it forward into that Star Trek future, is kind of exciting to me. Yeah, it's quite fascinating. It's quite a bit of research I did back in the 80s with a scientist who was working with people's brainwaves and seeing how shamans and things were all connected into the Earth's Schumann resonance. And there's this reciprocal relationship between, they measured the Earth ionospheric cavity oscillations, and it's identical to the human brainwave. In fact, they dubbed it the Earth brainwave. And we just got confirmation from Jenhan Yedron, the being from the planet Era, who's studying terraforming, through Elena's contact, that what we did actually affected the Schumann resonance. Because when you go in and do this work, you go into gamma, which is the higher frequencies. And when the Schumann resonance spikes, it goes into a higher frequency. And that's what you're seeing when you're seeing a spike on the Schumann resonance. So if you have all these minds collectively, and especially, and you know, you can do this without a crystal, obviously, but when we use the crystals, it interfaces into the planetary matrix and causes it to respond to the visualization that we're all unifyingly imprinting into the holographic matrix of the planet, and it showed up in the Schumann resonance. The whole universe supporting us, because the core of the matrix is love, and it will not support dissonance. So how great is that? My final thoughts are on the matrix we're covering. I just want to leave the thoughts that the core of the matrix is love, and that the dissonance is not supported in this geometrical resonance that the matrix is, and that the universe does tend toward perfection. So we have all that going for us. And in supporting the scientific information that not only Dr. Marcel Vogel, but Jen Han Redron, the corroborating evidence that supports who Elena Danaan is and what she is sharing, and that counters all of the disinformation that's going out there, for people to look at the corroborating elements that that support what's real and what's not, you know, because you have to really use discernment out there. My two websites, marcelvogel.org and thewebmatrix.net, has all the scientific notes and everything like that to share with everybody. And I hope I did the subject, you know, justice.